What a couple of days we are in for, Star Wars fans. We have the Battlefront CT coming out today, telling us what original trilogy content we're going to be getting in the game. Now, I am hoping, because Ben Walk and the devs are geniuses at teasing little nuggets of information, they've been using the Vader GIF a lot in their tweets. So I'm really hoping that means a Vader skin. I'm really hoping. They did say they would be looking into some villain skins, and I'm hoping that we get a Maul skin, obviously, at some point. But I am well aware that Maul is not part of the original trilogy, so I don't mind if they put him on the back burner for a little while. Maybe give us an Emperor skin from Rise of Skywalker, or maybe an Episode 3 skin. But if we get a Darth Vader skin, that would be great. Now, I do want to keep my expectations measured, but I am really hoping that we get Jyn and Krennic back in the game. They were in Battlefront 2015 as part of the Rogue One DLC. Now, I never actually got to play as them, unfortunately. However, I've heard good things about them from people, and they're bringing Scarif back into the game. And, I mean, you know, come on, it makes perfect sense. Or Naya Num, Greedo, Dengar, you know, 2 new heroes with the update would be great. I mean, again, I'm not holding my breath. We got BB-8 and BB-9 in the last update. And yes, they're fun, but I mean, there's so many characters that they could have gone for, you know, or we could have just had Poe and BB-8, but, you know, we just got BB-8 on his ones. But, you know, I don't dwell on that too much. I hope that we get Poe in the game at some stage to give the sequel trilogy some more options. And maybe put Chewbacca and Palpatine in the actual sequel trilogy selection. You know, they're main characters, for the most part, if you think of Palpatine. Anyway, Project Luminous. Now, again, expectations, I'm keeping them measured because I know this is mostly about books and about the publishing and all that. It's not necessarily about the movies. However, the Project Luminous stuff is set in the High Republic, which is the next era of Star Wars. Now, I am really hoping that we see the return of Coruscant. I'm really hoping. Where was it in the sequels? Where was it? That's one of the biggest missed opportunities of the sequels. So I'm happy that we get to see it one more time. And a lot of people always complain that Coruscant looked too CGI-y in the prequels. So imagine how good it's gonna look now. It's gonna look good. So I want High Republic to be 1,000 Jedi and 1,000 Sith going at it. I don't care anymore, guys. I don't want this 2-2 rubbish, okay? That works for the Skywalker saga. I want 1,000 Jedi, 1,000 Sith going at each other's throat. I really do. But that's more Old Republic. This is High Republic, so I doubt we'll even see that. You know. And it's such a shame because on the big screen, I need to see these kind of battles. You've all seen the Old Republic cinematics, right? I mean, they're so good. So good. And a character like Darth Malgus, I mean, that guy needs to be on the main screen. Not just in games. He's good. And the twin brothers, the girl from the cinematic, is it Satil? Yeah, Satil, I think. No, it's not Bastor. No, Satil. Yeah, I think it's Satil. And the Zabrak Jedi, who dual-wielded against Malgus and... I've forgotten his name. But anyway, I'm going to get into this. We're going to check out the little trailer. We're going to see what we got. And I'm not expecting to see much because it's just going to be promoting it, but we'll see what happens. Let's go. Let's go. High Republic announcement trailer. Let's go. Oh, I love that shot from Revenge of the Sith. Oh, Coruscant. Beautiful. I know I love me some prequel nostalgia. That was a shot from my glove, wasn't it? Okay, well it's definitely going to be on Coruscant, and we know that.
We're finding ourselves at a very exciting moment with the Skywalker saga coming to an end. We're at a place of what's next for Star Wars. One of the things we've always done is be able to use our franchise platforms to explore the creative potential of the Star Wars
Master and Apprentice, I love that book.
So what if publishing was more of an incubation place and bring in great talent and just let their imaginations run free?
Skywalker Ranch. I'd love to visit this place one day.
We put together a really unique writer's room where we had diverse voices with very different opinions about Star Wars.
We all love Star Wars, but we're all coming in from very different places.
That's good. You get the best kind of content.
This has been a very free environment for everybody to just throw things out there.
Oh, Claudia, great.
We've all done lots of storytelling, but this is unique and really special.
The idea that this thing has been simmering for so long.
It's the secret history of the galaxy.
Yep, it goes way back to the beginning of Star Wars.
We gave them essentially a blank slate. What would you like to tell?
For over 1,000 generations, the Jedi Knights were the guardians.
That shot's from Rise of Skywalker when Rey's
a
looking
line
up.
that we've been hearing since 1977, and we thought, what does that look like?
It is a golden age where there's much more peace and calm in the galaxy. So we're calling it the High Republic.
The description that we've used for the Jedi of this era is that they are the Jedi Knights of the Round Table.
The lightsabers.
But Star Wars isn't just about Jedi, and we will tell stories of new smugglers, new scoundrels, new bounty hunters.
The threat and the tension really comes from the Republic's borders, because the Republic does not extend from one side of the galaxy to the other.
It's a bit of a Wild West new frontier. We see a different kind of Jedi that patrols the frontiers. It is more of a Texas Ranger.
I like the sound of that.
We're now bringing in concept artists, illustrators, and visualists, the same way that you would when you're making a movie.
We even had Ian McKay come down and just do sketch after sketch for us. When you have the guy who designed the look for Darth Maul sketching Jedi for you, it doesn't get any cooler than this.
Some cool designs.
The scale of this initiative is really new for us. We're going to have stories for adults and teens and kids.
We're building this out
just
simultaneously across
the women
multiple
and
publishers.
the children too.
It gives us the ability to tell vast interconnected stories across multiple years. There will be a core group of heroes that will expand over time. There'll be villains.
Oh, did I see Jar Jar Binks as a villain?
Our main villain
his species,
are the group
Gungans.
called
Did
the
I see
Nile.
that?
We kind of like to refer to them as space Vikings.
Their motto
that
is,
looks like a
you can't
Gungan.
Take it with you, but we can take it from you.
That's a Togruta.
Our story starts with what we're calling the Great Disaster.
It wouldn't be Star Wars without adventure.
No, of course
and there's definitely a series of events
DC's
that will
Watchtower.
spin the galaxy into a dangerous new direction, and it'll give the opportunity for heroes to rise up.
The cool thing about this is that there's going to be a story for every Star Wars fan. It's really fun to be able to keep readers on their toes. This era is ripe for storytelling. The eureka moment was the question, what scares the Jedi? And that made us all go, ooh, something wicked this way comes.
Oh, whoa, those look sick. Oh, okay. Now, again, I'm well aware that this is just an announcement trailer, and it's not anything to do with the movies. I get that, I hear that. But this is the era that the new movies are going to be set in. So these books will give us an indication as to how it's all going to go. And I think they'll give us an idea of what kind of characters we'll be receiving in the movies. Now, what I'm hoping for is the High Republic. Don't make it a trilogy, okay? That trilogy format, leave it to the Skywalker saga. And my biggest problem with the trilogy is you can never show all the story you want to tell. The original trilogy, it worked because there was a beginning, middle, end. Prequels, you're trying to cover 20 years of Anakin's backstory. Sequels, I mean, come on, we all know the sequels, you know, you've got 2 films that are set between like 24 hours, and then one that's like a whole year, like a year ahead. So it's not, it's not ideal, but it gave us the Clone Wars and all that kind of stuff and Rebels, so it gave us stuff that expanded the lore. So I'm really hoping with High Republic, what they do is no trilogy, just continuous movies. Okay, just continuous movies, expanding on the characters. But the problem is, I don't want Star Wars to end up like Marvel, okay? Now, Marvel brings out 5 shows and 5 movies every few months. I don't want Star Wars to do that. Not every character needs a story, okay? I'm telling you that now. The Cassian Andor show, while it looks interesting, it is the least hyped I have been for some Star Wars material. I like Cassian. I think he's a great character, and I'm serious. I think he's a great character, and I think he offered a different perspective that the Rebels do some dirty stuff. I like K2SO, one of the best droids in Star Wars, but just for me, to me, The difference between that and Kenobi, people have been asking for Kenobi since Ewan McGregor left the role. Right, this isn't something that just come out of nowhere. People have been asking for Kenobi for years. And I mean years. A solo movie no one asked for, but if you released it in 1986 or 1990, or a time when Han Solo was still alive, trust me, it would have made money. But it's poor marketing. You kill the character off and then you release a backstory about him. We don't need to know. What's the point in watching it? We don't need to know anything. He's dead. That's it. Same as Black Widow. It should have been her that got the first female solo Marvel movie. And yes, I'm well aware that Captain Marvel is in the corner. And as time's gone along, I've kind of softened on Captain Marvel. You know, it is what it is. But she got the first solo movie when it should have been Black Widow. And then they kill her off, then they give her a solo movie that's set between Civil War and Infinity War. Like, it messes up franchise timelines. How do you explain it to a newcomer? That's what I'm worried about with Star Wars, is it's hard to keep track. But I'm still excited. I can't wait for the Battlefront CT today. I can't wait to see what we're getting. I'm really hoping for 2 heroes, a Vader skin, good reinforcements, and just general fun. Like, I'm really hoping. I'm sorry, I'm going to keep my expectations high for this one. I'm not going to be too disappointed, but I would be so happy if that was the case. Project Luminous looks sick. We'll be keeping an eye on this with great interest. And I do hear that we'll be seeing, probably at Focus, a young... There we go. I do think that we'll probably be seeing a middle-aged Yoda in this, because Yoda's got to be part of everything. So at least we do get one character that we know of in Yoda. Now, do I think he'll be a big character? Probably not, but we'll see him as the story progresses and how he came to be like the leader of the Jedi and that kind of thing. But it'll be interesting to get some more backstory on Jedi. Now, on games, right? Future Battlefront 3. I feel so sorry for the developers. You've got to cater to the original trilogy fans, the prequel fans, the sequel fans, the Clone Wars fans, the Resistance fans, the Rebels fans, the Rogue One fans, the Solo fans, the Kenobi series fans, the Mandalorian fans, the High Republic fans. That's like the Old Republic fans even. That's 12 bits of content. Which is why, if you release a Battlefront 3, EA, DICE, expand your team, make it bigger, because you're gonna really hurt yourselves if you don't include something from each part. Original trilogy, you need it, it's a must. Anakin, Obi-Wan, you need them, it's a must. Rey and Kylo, you need them, it's a must. Finn and Poe, they're cool, but you know, they're not essential. Rey and Kylo though, you definitely need. And can we get a Rey yellow saber skin? That would be great, please. And yeah, you know, Solo, young Solo and young Lando, Rogue One, Jin and Krennic, Mandalorian and Moff Gideon, Jedi Fallen Order, Cal Kestis and the sister. Yeah, there's just so much future content that I feel so sorry for developers going forward. They have a mountain to climb. So, I'll try to keep measured when I'm in expectations for Star Wars games in future, but do expand your teams, because you're gonna need it. And Lucasfilm, I hope you're aware of that. You're gonna be pushing these guys to work hard. Anyway, guys and girls, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought. What was your favorite part of the announcement? Mine was seeing all the Coruscant images again, and the Jedi, just the prequel nostalgia. And again, it's customary to get the prequel Attack of the Clones lightsaber out in the video. Anyway, I'll see you all in another video soon, and can't bloody shut the damn thing. There we go. I'll see you all in another video soon, and yeah, may the Force be with you.